are listening to or watching She is a Goal Setter with Wendy Shields. If you are a goal setter with a desire to learn from others, you are in the right place. This lake-loving, photo-taking, success-driven, business-owning mother and grandmother would love to walk you through the wins, the losses, the ups, and the downs. We will focus on the real things that will help you meet and achieve your goals while sharing and cheering on others who are with the quest to do the same. Hi, this is Wendy Shields with She's a Goal Setter, and I am here today with
Jamie Burton.
And you are the manager, and you run what?
The Gathering Grounds Coffee Shop in Russell's Point.
In Russell's Point. Okay, very good. Well, you want to tell us a little bit about your business first here?
Yeah, so we are church owned and operated. There's only 3 of us that are paid. Myself, I'm the manager, and then my assistant Jess, she's my backup barista, and then we have another barista named Jill, and we're the only 3 paid. The rest are all volunteer, and all of our profits either go back to the community or to the schools.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So did the, I wonder, did the church open this just as a place for the community to gather? And I mean, obviously there's a profit there to benefit the community, but is that what the purpose
we are a community-based coffee shop, so they did it just as like a gathering point. They're like, we don't have any of that kind of like a coffee shop at all at the lake, so it was just trying to like spark the community.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Do you see drastic differences then in the seasons because we are a tourist area?
We used to, yeah. So this is our 3rd year. On Halloween it was 3 years, but so like the first 2 years, the first year was obviously slow. The second year was a little bit better, but this year surprisingly has been really good, and we haven't really slowed down at all.
I love to hear that because so many businesses are struggling in 2020, and of course we all wish that this situation did not happen. We do not want this, but it's good when we can take a bad situation and see something a little positive thing. So so it has actually helped your business where it's hurt other businesses.
Been wild. I think a lot of people just were wanting to shop local and help the communities because it's been so bad for a lot of local businesses. So we're definitely blessed.
And did you have to make any special provisions? I mean, you don't have to make them all or anything.
We do, like, obviously we wear our shields. Now we have to like mandate that people wear them in the shop. We don't have sit-in at all because we're too small. At first we could only do carry-out. We didn't take online, like inside orders, only online. But we've kind of went back to you can order inside, but you can't like sit in anymore.
Oh, but you can just walk around the store and look and stuff. Oh, okay, very nice. And then in the summer and spring you have
outdoor seating. Yeah, some people still use it right now. Yeah, they just sit out there in their coats. So.
Well, this is Ohio. Some days it's warm enough.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's one way or the other. Well, okay. Our first question is, what is your personal definition of success?
So I would have to say it's anything where I can take care of me and my daughter.
That's
wonderful. Like my success where I want to be is just to be able to have my own tiny house eventually.
Absolutely. Well, very good. Yeah. That is very good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. And do you have your goals then in writing?
I do, actually. I just started recently because I'm planning for my tiny house. Hopefully in the spring I'll be able to break ground and start building. So
that's fabulous. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of you. That's wonderful because I can tell you're not my age. You're much younger than me, sweetie, so that's great. Okay. Do you have your goals broken down any? Like, okay, by like, say, like in 3 months I need to achieve this so that I can achieve this so I can achieve this.
I have been starting like the snowball saving thing.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so it's helping me get to my financial goals.
That's absolutely huge.
Past my house, I don't have any goals set other than just trying to get in there and have that built. So.
Absolutely. And, I mean, come on, that's a huge goal at your age and everything. That's
for
great.
Sure.
That's great. I really pulling for you. Hope it works out.
Thank you.
What are your 3 favorite apps you use that help you organize and run a business? And
so definitely social media. So we use a lot of Facebook and Instagram. I have this coffee shop, but I also have like an art business I run and a side baking business thing that I do. So definitely Instagram and Facebook, and I also use TikTok for like coffee ideas of different coffee shops and stuff like that.
Tell us about your other business because I didn't know about that.
So it's just like I just do like dream catchers and I paint like records and stuff. So it's just like a little side to get a little extra money. And then my baking is just home baking.
Okay.
So I bake for my friends.
Where would somebody, if they wanted to see your art, where would they see it at?
Just online. I don't sell it anywhere.
Like how would they find it
It's
online?
Gigi the Dreamweaver. and that's on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And you don't sell any of it in here?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't really. It's hard because they're a little bit pricey as it is, so trying to get commission off stuff probably wouldn't be that great.
Absolutely. Well, I know it's obvious they take a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's
a
not
lot.
exactly. Okay, so that's your art, and then what's your baked goods?
I just bake donuts basically, and it's dazed and glazed is what I called it. But
very good. That's wonderful. Okay, and do you do cakes or just donuts?
Just donuts.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, very good. Okay, what do you use to track your schedule?
We have a home-base app, so I use that for the shop. And then, other than that, I really don't do a lot. It's called Homebase. Okay. So it's like an online schedule maker, basically.
Oh, very good.
So it's tied to our Square system.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, tell us about Square system, because I hear a lot of small businesses use that. Can you tell us anything about it? Because I've never.
Yeah. So we did start with Clover, and Clover is, I guess, you would say it's more affordable, but it doesn't have everything that a small business would need, a growing small business would need.
Right.
So with Square, it's like this one is their newest system, and it's even has like this, the outside comes apart so you can have a 6-foot distance if that ever comes back to where we would need to be 6 feet apart to take orders.
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, it's super nice. It has an online ordering system. You can create your own website, and it's super easy. Yeah. And it tracks everything for you. You can keep tracking of all of your baked goods, all of everything. So.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's really great.
I'll have to check that out. What would you say was your biggest challenge getting this business going the way that it is?
So I actually came in 6 months after their opening day. So before me, there was another manager, and so she started the whole thing, and I came in at 6 months to like basically be a backup, but everything fell into place where she left and I took over. Mm-hmm. And I really used a lot of like my young person, like Instagram, Facebook. Like I went to so many different coffee shops before I worked here, so I knew like what people wanted. Mm-hmm. So I basically took from what I want, what I think everybody else my age would want, to try to draw in the younger generation. Oh, and it's worked so far.
Wonderful. So. That's great. What do you feel like you've sacrificed to achieve this goal?
Honestly, I've been really blessed, and I haven't really had to sacrifice much of anything. My schedule is really great. They pay me really well.
Wonderful.
And I still have I work 4 days a week, so 40 hours altogether, 10-hour days, and I still get 3 days off with my daughter. So.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's fantastic.
That's a blessing. Yeah. What do you do when you feel like you're losing consistency in your goals?
I just basically take a step back. I do meditation and stuff too, so that helps me. Like prayer meditation, not like Buddhist, but
and I don't know that my meditation's even religious based exactly, but
basically, it's a lot of, I have to rein in and be self-discipline myself more.
Absolutely. Yes.
Sometimes, especially around the holidays, you just want to spend money, and you're like, you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. or even I know I get it, when the weather starts changing, especially up here, because we have so many beautiful, wonderful times in the summer in this area, and then it's shuts down into the dark. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like I don't even want to leave the house.
Yeah, I feel that. And then you get on Amazon.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. How long would you say? Oh, you said already answered the question. How long is your average workday? 10 hours.
Yep, 10 hours.
Okay. And what do you find most rewarding about this job?
So we're basically like a family, so that's super great. My bosses and my coworkers, we all get along super well. And obviously it does come from a church family. Most of the people that either volunteer here or work here go to the church, the Indian Lake Community Church, so that's pretty great because they're already a family as it is. But we're never treated as employees. It's like a family. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. You can't hardly ask for a better working environment than that. So, again, the name of the church was?
Indian Lake Community Church.
Okay, and they can probably be found online, too.
Yeah.
Do you have any goals that you have set outside of this business other than?
Just my house. I think that's pretty much it right now. Being able for me and my daughter to have our own space. We're building it on my parents' property, so so we're close to them too, which is going to be super great.
Absolutely wonderful. Well, I wish you all the luck with your goals, and it sounds like you really got it together, Mom.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bye-bye. We're done? Seriously? All that work and we're done? I guess we'll see you next week. Oh yeah, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.